Mm. What the hell? Oh, sorry. What's this effect doing here? Is that how you guys are going to disturb me today? Okay, we are live. Should I turn off that light? Hey, Ghana girl, what's up? Today you're first. Ghana girl, you're first today. Where are you joining me from? If you're in Accra, you've won yourself a photo shoot. So let me know. Ghana girl, if you're in Accra, then you've won yourself a photo shoot. Yeah? Where are you joining me from? Where from this insect? Oh, you're in Lebanon. Sorry. We would have had a photo shoot, but since you're in Lebanon, greetings from Accra. How is Lebanon? How is the coronavirus thing over there? Is it better? Okay, I need to share this. So let me just share it. Oh, okay. That's nice. That's nice. So you're also managing here. Even though the restrictions are being eased, but you're still managing. People are still scared to go out and all that. We just hope and pray this whole thing passes by quickly. We hope and pray it passes by quickly so we can go back to our normal activities. But for now, we just have to, put up with whatever restrictions are being brought out. Okay, welcome everybody to tonight's session. We're going to be discussing something very, very interesting, something very, very important. Let me see. Is the light okay? Is it well on me? I think so. Yo, Mr. Shots, what's up? Wagwan, man. Wagwan. How be? As you come in, don't forget to drop your thumbs up, man. The thumbs up. And here, pa. Don't forget to drop the thumbs up. So yes, today, as you can see, I'm sipping. How I wish this was sponsored by uh, a drink company, So as I work, I sip on something. But this, I won't let the label even show because it's not sponsoring. It's not sponsoring me. So I'll just sip it without showing the. Ah, Stella, hold on, make I check. You know the rain, oh. Nah, the rain. It do me for now. It just can't trust see where you go. The rain trust see keke where you sound go. So no rain. So today we are going to be looking at a couple of things you can use to. This is not Bentua, please. A couple of things you can use to clean your gear. There are most people here who don't. They've never cleaned their gear. So today, or let me say tonight, Ghana girl, what time is it in Lebanon now? It's oh, I don't have a clock here or something, but I think it's 8:10 or something over here. What time is it in Lebanon? The rain, rain, oh, it just do see. Actually, we go back, Charlie. 11:15. Oh wow, that's like 3 hours ahead of us. That's cool. That's cool. So you must be going to bed anytime soon, right? No problem. Yeah, 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 3 hour difference. That's okay. That's fine. London is 1 hour ahead. I think Dubai. Well, let me not try it. I don't know. Mr. Choppinson, Charlie. Yesterday was Sunday. Yeah, yesterday I didn't come live. Saturday. What happened? Saturday was I live? No, Saturday too. I wasn't live, right? Yeah, UK is 21-17. Awesome, awesome. Soon, welcome, my brother, Mr. Choppinson, Charlie. I think yeah, over the weekend, Saturday I wasn't live. Saturday, what happened Saturday? Yeah, Saturday I wasn't live. No, Saturday. Okay, yeah, Saturday I wasn't live. Yesterday I wasn't live. Yes, so no, yesterday was when? Sunday. Saturday. I don't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. So as the topic for discussion for today, the how do you even put it? Dubai is 4 hours ahead. Oh, okay. Sandra Yale, what's up? What's up? Matako Adi woman, what's up? Okay, 4 hours ahead. Dubai. Well, probably after COVID-19, we'll go to Dubai. Sponsored by Seun. So yeah, this is the brush. It's not correcting fluid or anything. It's part of a cleaning kit. So we are going to be looking at some cleaning kits for your gear. Don't forget to drop your thumbs up. And if today is your first time, don't forget to subscribe. And if you can share the stream on your status, your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, yeah, anywhere you can share, just share because there might be people who will be interested in this. And yes, if you're using a phone and you don't know how to drop your thumbs up, just close the chat, not the video, the chat. Just close the chat window. Tap on the thumbs up and then tap on chat again. It will bring you back here. Yes, so let's go. As I said, this is not Bentua. It's not Bentua. It's something that has air in it. See, yo, Gilbert, what's up? What's up? Welcome, my brother. Welcome. No, Gilbert is my son. See, okay. So we have 6 people here. Should we start when we have 10 people, or we should start now without them? So when they come and okay. So before we start, let's have a little discussion here. No, Gilbert, you're not late. In fact, we are waiting for 4 more people. When we get 10, we will start. So you can share the stream so that once we have 10 people here, we will start. Stella is here. Seun is here. Ghana girl is here from Lebanon. Mr. Choppinson is here all the way from Niger. Gilbert is here. Who else is here that I haven't mentioned? Well, unfortunately, over here, I can't see the names. It's not like when I'm using my PC. So for those of you who would want to know or would like to know how I do my live session, I'm using my iPhone 8 Plus, just like that with the YouTube app. Nothing more, nothing less. When I'm doing a live tutorial, yeah, Mr. Short is also here. When I'm sharing my screen and all that, doing all those advanced stuff, then I'm using my laptop and the webcam. But when I'm just sitting here like this, in my studio with this kind of setup, then you know that it's just my iPhone that I'm using for the live stream. This is the selfie camera that I'm using. You get it? So um, let's go straight into today's lesson. Okay, how was your weekend? First of all, I know most of you, I was guilty back then. Most of you, don't clean your gear. You just pick it up, change lens, go shoot, come back, take out the SD card. Some of you even connect your USB cable to it, to your laptop, copy the files, then you drop the camera and lens or your bag somewhere. Until the next time you want to shoot, you pick it up. It goes through the same procedure every now and then, which is very, very bad. Just like how you bath, you wash your clothes, you clean your footwear, you will sweep your room and all that. You should clean your gear also because, these things gather dust anytime you go out to shoot. And most of you also don't have protective cases for your gear. Ew, Evans Bafor, good evening. Welcome. How are you doing? Don't forget to drop your thumbs up as you come in, yeah? Yeah, so you go out, do your shoots, and then come back, drop your camera. You don't clean it. You don't have protective cases for those. One thing about me, anytime I buy a camera, hey, Elder Champo, what's up? Solomon Quartin, welcome. My guys are all coming in. So you're not late. I'm just doing the introduction. Then after, I'll explain how to use all these stuff to, clean your gear and all that so that you have your gear running, smoothly all the time. You don't have it giving up on you at odd times. You get it? So anytime I buy a new camera, I buy a protective case for it. NK knows me for that. You get it? So make sure you get the silicone case. We call it condom. Just so it's just condom because you wear it for your skin. So if anytime you buy a camera or if you have a camera now and you don't have the protective case, please just go get one. Shika has some, NK has some, Popo has some, even AJ has some. You see, so Go get yourself. I think it's up to 100 cities. I mean, 100 cities to, protect your gear from, most of the time, your hand, you're eating and then, or you're biting on something, biscuit or something, whilst holding your camera. And those particles can, go on your camera and then enter places. So if you have the protective case on them, it give you at least one layer of protection. So you don't accidentally, if you have oil in your hand or your hand is dirty and all that, the case will have that. It won't go straight on the camera body. I hope you understand. So if you're using a camera now and you don't have a protective case, please, I beg you, try and get one so you can protect your camera from these oils and stuff. Also, some basic cleaning need to be done. If you're out there shooting, especially those who do more outdoor shoots, there's dust everywhere. See, sometimes I get so surprised. My studio is like airtight. I lock the windows, the doors every time because the AC is on most of the time. And still, if I show you my softbox, see the softbox behind me, Salaba, the condom. Some people they call them condom. If you look at this softbox behind me, you see that it's dusty. Why? Because the whole place is airtight. I don't open my windows at any time. Only the door just opens when somebody is going out or coming in. But everything, all the softbox, everything is dusty. I always have to clean them and all that. So you see, you would wonder how does the dust come in? And now imagine you shooting outdoor all the time. So your gear will always catch dust. So always try and clean them. You can use normal duster. The duster you use for doing stuff. You can use that normal duster to just clean the body of your gear. Some quick one, so that hey, Tenny Bello, what's up, my sister? How are you doing? So just use any cloth or duster to clean the body of your camera, your lens, your flash, your strobes, and all that. That's basic, right? You know about that. Now, this guy over here is not Bentua. Eh? This one is not Bentua. It's not what you use for enema. No, this is different. This is for, it blows. But I think there was a call coming. Awesome, awesome, Tenny Bello. Welcome to my live session. Somebody is trying to call me. Evans, you're laughing, but please, it's not Bentua. Don't go and buy the Bentua, the one that they carry on their head. Don't go and buy that one. This is different. This is specifically made for, pumping air into certain parts of your camera. Let's say you want to blow some dust off your camera. You don't want to use your mouth and do no. There is moisture in the air that comes out of your mouth. If you think I'm lying, take white paper, plain A4 sheet, and then just blow air on it, and then wait for it some few seconds. You see that where you blew the air, there will be some dots, some dots. That's particles from your mouth, like saliva and all that, those small things. So you don't blow air directly onto your gear, especially sensitive parts like if you open the lens where the glass is or at the front, if you just blow, saliva will just land on it and it will create a spot. You get it? So you use this to just blow air. See, you just press. Can you hear it? You can hear it, right? Yes. So you just use this to blow air on your device. Where is any of my devices? Okay, I don't have any of them here, but this is for blowing air. It's not the same as the compressed air can. The compressed air can is different from this. This is normal air. It just blows air. So don't use your mouth to blow. Hold on. Let me take a flash or something so I can. So let's assume. Oh, Dabi, Enya Bentua. Ghana girl, please. This is not Bentua. It is not Bentua. It's a different thing. So let's say this is my trigger. You want to, blow dust off this. So how do you call this thing, the Bentua, the one they use for enema? How do you call it in your language, in Niger language? See, so instead of blowing air on it, you drop saliva on it. So don't use your mouth to do. It's bad. Use this. For things like this, you might not see the effect because this hasn't got sensitive parts. But something like your lens, something like your camera, Okay, Bentua's younger brother or Bentua's cousin. This is Bentua's cousin. Yeah. So something like your lens, the shutter mechanism. If you take out the lens, that hole that's there, if you do over there, Charlie, the chances of you destroying your camera is very high. So don't do it. Use this. You get it? So if you use this on it, see, it blows the air, the dust. It blows air onto your device and then takes the mouth or what's up, mouth or Charlie. Don't forget to drop your thumbs up as you come. So you see, you use it to blow air onto it like that. And easily, see, it's gone just like that. See, hey, Cassie, welcome. Everybody is coming in now. So that's the use of the Bentua's cousin. Seun, you don't know. Says, okay, Tenny, how do you call this in your language? Seun says I should ask you. So use this to blow. I'll show you in a minute how to use this to blow air into your camera. Hold on 1 second. Let me just pick up the camera. I didn't want to do it, but so this is our camera. Let me see if I have any message behind. Stop calling it that. Pixie, Mauto, see, what do you call this? Eh? What do you call this? Is it not Bentua's junior brother or Bentua's cousin? So this is you see, I'm a culprit. So first of all, you don't use your mouth to blow this thing over. See, so use the Bentua's cousin to just blow it. See, especially here on your lens, everywhere, it can blow air into corners that the pressure from your mouth can't reach. So you see, just use it like this, blow air, and life is easy. So this is for just the body, but for the body, you can use the lens. See, inside here, this is your where you have your sensor, your mirror and your sensor. You see, mostly you change your lens and all that outdoor, indoor, everywhere. It's called blower. Hurricane what? Hurricane sound blower. Okay. See, this hurricane blower, I can't be pronouncing it all the time like that. True. What is that? So you see, this is your this is your where you have your mirror and your sensor and your shutter and all that. See, so if you want to blow air here, you don't use your mind and do that kind of thing. Never. If you do that, Charlie, your chances of dropping saliva on your mirror is very, very high. And as you know, not this your sensor is not supposed to be exposed to normal light. You get it? So as it is like this is even not okay. You are not even supposed to leave this compartment open like this, but it's just because I'm showing you something. That's why I'm doing. I have seen a couple of guys, they are outdoor shooting. They just remove the lens, hold it like this before bringing. No, I've never done it like that. Always, I turn it upside down like this, in the opposite direction of the wind, so that even if the wind should blow in, this is if you hold it like this as you change the lens, there is no way the wind will blow. The wind is directional, but it doesn't come from below. You get it? So it's always better to hold it like this. So now you hold it upside down like this with the lens removed. Then the hurricane blower, rocket blower. Okay, Evans, you call it rocket blower. Okay, we call it Bentua's cousin. And then the UK people call it what? Hurricane blower. Good. Stella, how do you call it? So you see, you gently blow air into. So with that, every dust. I think. Okay, welcome back. I think TableNet is fully. So, guys, anytime I start buffering, let me know. So I know if I should switch to Airtel Tigo or I should remain on TableNet. So, yes, now we are on the lens. The back here, you just blow it on. And I can see the particles moving. If your connectors are dirty, your lens will not focus well. Because okay, blower, fine. in IT, we have the machine one, the one you press, the that one. We have the industrial blower, but this is hand blower. So me, I will just call it hand blower. So you see, you use it to wipe, no, not wipe, blow air on here. I know people who do this and they do. Yeah, Charlie, hurricane blower is too much. Like people will even end up saying hurricane. You see, so please, let's just keep it dust blower or rocket blower. It's okay. You see, don't use your mouth to blow. No, it's not good. Use this, like this. See how I'm just doing it like that. All right, Evans. I think TurboNet is misbehaving, so I've switched to Airtel Tigo. So thanks for the alert. I've switched the network, so it should be better now. So we are done using uh, hurricane blower, also known as dust blower, also known as rocket blower, aka Bentua cousin. We are done using that. Now, there's this other one which looks like a pen. I don't know what I've not researched about the real name or anything like that, but it has two components. One, a brush. See, when you it has this switch here. When you flip it up, a brush comes up. Lens pen. Okay, the lens pen. Awesome. Today we are learning. So it has a brush here which you use to dust off, just like how you use your normal brush. Use it to dust off. You can dust off stuff on the lens, over here, the contacts. Always make sure everywhere is clean. See, dust off stuff over here, everything. Same thing, your camera. See, you can dust off stuff over here, the contacts, everything. See, it makes life easier. I know some people, when you take their camera, you look at them, Charlie, the dust that will come out of them, you will start sneezing, ebuzu, all over. So you use this once in a while, Charlie. You should even make it a culture to always clean up your gear once a week, at least once a week. Me that I'm saying this, I don't even remember the last time I cleaned my gear. But we are learning together, so it's a good practice. So let me just fix the lens back on this. See, so you use the brush side to clean everywhere possible. Everywhere you can clean, use that to do that. And these kits, you can use them for other stuff, not just your camera. You can use them for your phone, your laptop, anything that you have. You can use most of these things for all that. Your laptop, the keypad, and all that. Medicine has got which medicine? Eh? Cassie, what medicine are you talking about? So you see your laptop, the keyboard, you don't blow F on it, or your screen, don't blow F. Use this to just, see, it's like makeup brush. Which medicine has cut me? So you see, it's like you just use this to, do all that. Don't use your mouth to blow F. No, it's not good. So use this, clean your stuff. Once you're done, you pull it back. Bah, it's done. Now it has the second part. So you use the first part. There's a second part. It has this thing, just like a pen that you can hook it on your shoulder anywhere or your pocket anywhere. You can hook it there. Then when you open this second part, there's this thing over here. See, I've used it a couple of times, so it's like a bit dirty. So you can use the fiber cloth to clean this particular. Oh, yes, I'm confessing there. It's good to confess. So over here, you use this part to clean your lens, both the front and the back. So you just place it on it, and then, like you're using correction fluid, you just pass it over the glass. As you do it, you'll be seeing that there is some cleaning going on. See, you pass it all over gently, all over. I hope you guys can see. Pass it over in circles. from the side, all the like in a spiral way, all the way to the center. When you take off the lens, take it off over here, you do the same thing here. See, I really hope you guys know the importance of what we are doing, because if you have dirt, if you have particles on your lens here, focusing will be a problem, because your lens, as you're trying to focus, there'll be something there already, so your lens will be using that as your focus. So you take pictures and your pictures are blurred, and you won't understand because your lens is dirty. You get it? So take this very seriously. Get yourself the kit. So this is what you use this for: cleaning the lens. It's called a lens pen. Clean the lens, the front glass and the back glass. I'm not using technical terms. I'm using the common terms so that you will understand. So now we've used the rocket blower, aka dust blower, aka hurricane blower, aka Bento's cousin. We have used the lens pen also, both sides. One is the brush, normal brush, then the other side is the pen itself. Awesome. Now, let's move on to another place. See, inside, I bought the kit, like it came as a package. See, okay, this is how it was when I bought. So that's the name over there, in case you're thinking what to get. I got this off, I think, AliExpress or something like that. So it came with the Bentoa, the pen, and all this. Unfortunately, I ordered an empty container. What will I use an empty container for? I thought I was ordering the liquid, to clean the glass in front of the lens. You have to spray this liquid on the glass or on the fiber cloth before cleaning. I didn't know it was coming empty, and it came empty. I mean, where am I going to get a liquid? Do I just put Parazone in it? Or Seller, what liquid do you use to clean your glass? Then over here, we have a couple of stuff. You see, this is as the name says over here, lens tissue paper. For what? All glass surfaces. You see? So there is tissue paper for lens. Don't just, this is what most people do. And this is from experience. They just hold the lens like this, take their, hey, don't look at my skin, take their t-shirt and they just take it in front here and then just wipe the lens with it. No, it's bad. What if there are particles over here? There are some grains, and you use that on your lens. You're going to create scratches on your lens. It's very bad. This might be dirty, or there's oil on it, or not everything. Glass, okay, normal glass cleaner. Okay, so seller says he uses the normal glass cleaner, that blue one, right? The one they spray. Oh, okay, all right, awesome. And then Cassie also said there is a lens spray. Okay, so don't do this. Don't use this and then clean your lens. No, we all do it. Like sometimes unaware we do it, but it's not good. Okay, you can even make your own mixture. Awesome. So like, what do you mix? What do you mix to? Is it just omo? You put omo in water and then shake it and then put it there, or what? They add some small lavender. So don't do this. Don't just put your hand in your shirt and then rub it. You'll be spoiling your lens. If there's any sand particle here and you rub it over, you're going to create scratches on your glass, which will render this lens useless. So don't do that. Use the lens tissue paper. See, it's written here, lens tissue paper. It's there. Use it. Then there is also the magic fiber. See, this is the fiber cloth. Those who wear spectacles, magic fiber is the, how do you call it? Is the brand. Okay, so Salah, you're an admin, so you can send the link. Yeah, you're a moderator, so feel free to send the link. You see, this is the company, but it's the Magic Fiber. That's the name of the company, but it's fiber cloth. Then you see, there are two of them. This is the gray one, and this is the black one. So they were kind enough to give me two different. I have plenty of these. If you wear glasses, you know how useful this is. I wear glasses and always I want to see tack sharp, so I always clean the glasses with these things. So you use this. If you don't have the tissue, the lens tissue paper, you can use this to clean your lens, the glass in front of your lens. At the same time, you can use this to clean the camera body or your other devices, and it's washable. Just like the reusable face mask, you can wash it and then use it over again. So this very, very important. It's called microfiber. But still, that's what I said. I said it's microfiber cloth or fiber cloth. Microfiber, fiber cloth, microfiber. Same behavior stuff. It is the same, micro or fiber. Okay, so we have seen the microfiber cloth, the my empty bottle. So Stella says he's going to help me find what to put in this so I can just spray it. Like I think you can even put sanitizer in it and sanitize your gear. Now that the restrictions have been relaxed, then now we move to a very, very important part. Now this part, if you know you can't do it, come and give me some small money or buy me pizza and I'll do it for you, because if you don't do it well, you will mess up your camera, you will mess up your why do I keep forgetting that thing? You mess up your sensor. So these are the sensor cleaning. Some people call them swabs, some call them sticks, and all that. You use these to clean your sensor. How come it's not open? There are two. One for full frame, and then one for crop. See? These are the sticks. See, they are in separate. Is there any message? Okay. They are in separate cases, individual. So this is, you see here, it says what? Dry. Can you see dry? And then this is what? Wet. Can you see wet written over there? So there is dry and there is wet. And also there is a microfiber cloth inside here. So you see the microfiber cloth, I have plenty. And I always, okay, so Seun has sent a link. Don't tap it now. Wait, when we are done with the session, then you can tap it. Otherwise, it will take you out of the thing. So you see, there were four each, four dry, four wet. And so far, I think I've used two dries and then one wet. See, these are, there are supposed to be four of each from the package I bought. You get it? But these are the ones that we have for now. Uno secondo. 1 second. Let me just do something quickly. So as I said, the package I bought came with four wet, four dry. So I've used two dry and then one wet already. Now, these things are just, I wish I had opened one so you can see. If you look at the tip here, it's like a cotton swab, but the edge is flat, just like you see when you're in a car and you stop at a traffic light. Those young guys who come with that thing they used to clean your glass for you. That's how the tip is. It has like blade, the rubber blade. So that cleans your sensor. See, so we have the wet and the dry one. Depending on how dirty your sensor is, you use either the wet one. That's if whatever is there is so conk and stubborn that you need to use the wet one. Otherwise, if it's just a particle, that's when you use the mechanism in your camera to shake the sensor, it doesn't shake off. Then you can use the dry one. Wait, this is wet. This is the dry one. Yes. So if the dust there is not that stubborn, you can use the dry one. But if it's very stubborn, you may have to use the wet one and then use the dry one, both of them, depending on how dirty your sensor is. And let me ask you, how do you know your sensor is dirty? I mean, the sensor is not open to your eyes. You can't see your sensor with your naked eyes. Hey, Fozia, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to drop your thumbs up. It's been a while. It's been a while we saw you here. So how do you know that your sensor is dirty? Well, normally if you're shooting wide open, like f 1.4, 1.8, 2.0, f4, you won't see that your sensor is dirty. But then let's say you take pictures of let's say a white backdrop. You take a picture on a white backdrop and you see dots. Anytime you transfer the pictures to your machine and you're working in post, you see dots. You've been off for some time. We miss you too. Yeah, welcome back. Wherever you went, welcome back. See, so if you take pictures and you realize that there are some dots on them, dots that are like on all the pictures, every picture you take, you see those same spots on them, then you know that your sensor is dirty. One common way, you see, is take your camera, turn it on, move your f-stop. In this case, you see, let me just show you. Move your f-stop. Hey, can you see? Oh, okay, yes, good. Move your f-stop to the highest. So in this case, it's 16. This is f16. Then you can move. Yeah, John Moore, you're in. How are you doing, my brother? Hey, socialite. Sir Bonnie, welcome. Sir Bonnie, is this your first time? Welcome. Welcome to our live session. Don't forget to drop your thumbs up, yeah? So you take it to the highest f-stop. Stella, why? You did laugh, Sir Bonnie, or what? You see, so you take it to the highest f-stop. Yeah, John Moore, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so the ghost they enter. Hey, Sir Bonnie, where you go there? You take it to the highest f-stop, then put it on aperture priority so that you don't have to do other stuff. So once you put it on aperture priority, move it to the highest f-stop. If your lens has f32, put it there. If it's this one, the 50mm 1.4 has up to f16. So I've put it on f16. So on a sunny day, you get it. Put it on manual focus or try finding something in the sky to focus on and then take a picture of the clear sky. It can be the blue or white, anything that you can focus on. Just take a picture of it. It should be clear enough at the highest f-stop. And then transfer that picture onto your laptop. And then, you can use your raw processor or just use your normal picture viewer. Open that picture and then study, everything on it. If your sensor is dirty or if you see spots on the image, dark spot, like something like there's an oil spot or something, that is a signal that what your lens is. Hey, I say your lens, your sensor is dirty. The boys at the back, you are making noise. Yeah, Charlie. Seboni, tell them they are making noise. They will do punishment. They will go and weed the games field. So if you take a picture of a plain backdrop, the easiest way is set your camera to, if you can't set it to the highest f-stop, you see, because if you set it to the highest f-stop, you are able to see everything in detail. But let's say for, any doubt, just send it to f11. Yes. Set your camera's aperture to f11. Point it to the sky. Focus on anything, not a picture of a bird or anything. No, the sky. You want a plain background. So that's why I'm talking about the sky, either the blue sky or the white clouds, so that you'll be able to see it. Another way of doing it, if you're in a studio environment, because if you're shooting at f16, you need strobes that are very powerful to be able to light your scene very well. So put it on a very high. In my studio, I shoot f11, f10, f8, and when the sensor is dirty, I get to see it. If you shoot a plain backdrop, like white, yellow, any plain backdrop that has that is bright, you'll be able to see the spots. So if you see those spots there, I'm sure most of you know about this. When you take pictures, and the person is wearing white, you see like there are spots on it, and it's not from the person's dress, but it's from your sensor. Sometimes it's the lens. So you need to clean. That's why I said don't blow air from your mouth onto your lens, because you drop saliva on, and that saliva catches dust and it becomes a spot on your lens. So if you use the 50 and you have that spot there, you use your 85 or you use multiple lenses and you have that same spot at the same place, then it means it's from your sensor. It's on your sensor. So that's when you need to use one of these to clean your sensor. I hope you're getting it. If you take pictures at higher f-stops and you always see spots on the same place, spots on your image, no matter the lens you use, you see those same spots, then your sensor is dirty. If you see that spot on a particular lens, hey, Samit, welcome, welcome. If you see the spots on a particular lens and you don't see the spots on, if you use another lens, then it means it's from the lens. So you clean that lens. But if you use multiple lenses and you see the same spots at the same places, then your hey Vernon, welcome, welcome. Yes, Samit, good evening. How be? You're welcome. You're about 40 minutes late, but it's better than before. And we are not deep in yet, so just take a seat, drop your thumbs up, and then follow. You get it? So you will need one of these to clean your sensor. Now, whether you need wet or dry depends on the intensity of the dust. With some of them, if you just go into the camera and then you do clean sensor, most cameras have that mechanism inbuilt. When you go to the settings and then you enable it, it will just shake the sensor. Then mostly that particle will fall. But in rare occasions, that shake mechanism doesn't make that thing go. So you will need the venture's cousin or rocket blower or dust blower or hurricane blower to just blow it in. Sometimes you can I'll do a video on how to comprehensively clean your sensor right now, because it's like you guys might not even see what I'm doing, so there's no need. All right, when you go into Vernon, this is the D3200. This is the, can you see from here? It's the Nikon D3200 with the Nikon 50mm 1.4. That's what I'm holding now. So there's a mechanism there where if you want to clean, you go into your menu, do it, then it will raise the mirror. You know the mirror covers your sensor. So it will raise the mirror up for you. And then you just open your curtains. Then you have access to your sensor. There are conditions under which you should do this thing. You shouldn't just, do it under strong light. You shouldn't do it in a dusty environment. You shouldn't do it outdoor. You should be in an airtight room to be able to do that. So that's why I said in the beginning, don't clean your sensor unless you know what you're doing. I've been doing this for some time now and I know what I'm doing. So if yes, Mr. Short, there are curtains in here. There are curtains on your sensor. The curtains that open and close anytime you press your shutter, it goes crack crack. That's it goes with the mirror. So the mirror opens, it's you use the mirror to generate the image for your eyes. So when the mirror goes up, the curtain opens, and then your sensor is exposed to the light. So it writes whatever it is on it and then closes again, then the mirror drops again. So it's the mirror that makes you see the thing on in the viewfinder and all that. Charlie, Fazia, you are lost then. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. With the iPhone that you're using, all you need to do is use the fiber, the microfiber thing. If you wear glasses, I'm sure you already have one of these. Just use that to clean the lens at all. You can use tissue to clean your lens at all times, and you're good. But if you're using a DSLR, that's when you need Bentua's cousin and all that. I'll do extra classes after the lecture. See me in my room. Hey, Sir Bonnie. Sir Bonnie, you are one of the boys at the back. the stubborn boys at the back, with their heads on the table. Okay, yes. So Fazia, that is it. That you can use your microfiber cloth to clean the lens anytime you're going to take a picture or a video with your iPhone, because with your phone you're always holding it and there is, your hand is always dirty with oil and all that. It always dirties the lens, so always clean, otherwise your pictures will always be blurred. Vernon, I bought this camera for teachings, to be teaching people, people who want to start photography. I can't use like a high-end camera to be teaching people who are starting up. Otherwise, they'll feel intimidated. They'll feel they also need that camera before they can create good content. And also, I got this for my series, the budgetography series. So I think I released one, which is on my channel. It's part of my videos, how to shoot with this and the 50mm. And I'll be doing more, how to just get awesome pictures with just an entry-level camera and, little gear, that kind of thing. Yes. So we are still talking about these swabs. We have two types. One is for, your sensors. We have two sensors. Basically, we have two. We are not talking about medium format and all those things. We have full frame and then the crop. So we have these sizes, these ones that I have. If you look inside here, you see the tip here. See, so that's the blade over here. It ends here. So you see how the shape is. See the shape. This is it. So you just open the curtain, put this on the sensor, then just go one. And that's it. You throw this away. Because if you go 1 and 2, whatever particle you've taken here, you end up bringing it back. That's why you just go 1. So from 1, and you can choose from right, from right to left, or from left to right. You just swipe 1 and you throw it away. You don't use it twice. You get it. So it's not reusable. Just use it once and you throw it away. So make sure you have a couple of them. That's why I bought the 8-pack, 4 wet, 4 dry. And I've used 2 dry already and then one wet. So I have 3 more. Don't ask me for one because I won't share. If it gets finished, I have to order again. It takes about 2-3 months for you to get them from AliExpress. If you're here and you haven't dropped your thumbs up, kindly do so before we end this session. So basically, that's it. That's how you take care of your stuff. So why are you laughing? Because I said I won't share, and it's true. Yeah, it's true. If I share and I reorder, it will take time for me to get them. So just bear with me that I can't I can't share them with you now. So we have looked at how to. I'm not selfish. So I'm not selfish. I got a deal today for a D3400 with 18 to 55, 70 to 300, and 51.8 lens, brand new, never been used. Okay, so Vernon, that's a good. I think the 3400 has Wi-Fi or so. 18 to 55 is good. It's it's a kit lens, but it's good. 70 to 300, it's okay if you're doing like studio portraits and all that. It can't give you the usual bokeh, the blur that you need. But the 51.8 is mwah. F I use the G, so F is also okay. 7, I'm not selfish. We will now you Seboni, where you go see for? Do you know how I looked for them before I even found them myself? Sure, they are hidden somewhere. Me now, I have to look for them before finding them. Okay, yeah. So Vernon, it's a good camera. It's good. You can use it for gigs and then get awesome pictures. Okay, all right, all right. The G is very very good. Once it's a G lens, you're good to go. You can get awesome pictures from it. Yeah, that's the reason why I bought this D3200, because this is the camera I started with. And people need to understand that when you're starting up, you don't need to spend so much. If you have the money, you see, this is my analogy. if you want to learn how to drive, you don't necessarily need a car, right? But it will be better if you had a car so that once you're done being taught, you go and practice so you can refresh yourself and then perfect it. So when you want to learn how to take pictures, it's good you have a camera. Awesome. Now, if you already have a Ferrari or a Lamborghini and you want to learn how to drive, you can use the Lamborghini to learn how to drive. Awesome. But if you have a Tico and you want to learn how to drive, you can still use the Tico to learn how to drive. And later, when you get a Lamborghini, it will be the same thing, just that the Lamborghini will be a bit heavier than the Tico. So you have to just adjust to the weight. That's my analogy. So if you have a Tico and you want to learn how to drive, you can learn how to drive. If you are blessed and you have a Lamborghini or a V8 and you want to learn how to drive, perfect. You can still learn that one also to drive. You see, so if you don't have a car at all, also the driving school can give you a car to use to learn. Just that when you leave the driving school, you don't have any car to practice with. It's the same thing. You get it? Don't say because you're a beginner, you need to go and buy an entry level camera to learn. No, if you can afford a high end camera to learn, buy it and use it to learn. If you can't afford it and it's a beginner, an entry level camera that you can buy to learn, buy it also and learn. There's no limit. There's no, this is a camera you use to learn. No, you can use any of them to learn. It's just that most people think, oh, it's always better to start, from the bottom and then climb up. But Charlie, if you are blessed and you have a Mark IV that you're going to use to learn, use it. If you're blessed and you have a Z7 or a Z6 or D850, that's what you want to use to learn. Buy it, but don't make it like you need this specific camera before you can learn. No, you can learn with anything you have. Just the same way you can shoot with whatever you have. Just that having a high-end one gives you comfort and makes your workflow far better. That's all. I actually bought it as a second camera for weddings. I couldn't resist the deal. Yes, yeah, the deal is okay. D3400 is good. It's okay with the 50 mm. So when you put the 50 mm on that, that's close to 85 mm on a full frame. So it's cool. You can just hang it around your neck and then use it for some candid shots. Whilst you have the 2470 or the 50 mm on your full frame, then you can have the crop with the 50 mm, which gives you a telephoto kind of thing. You get it? So that's cool. It's a good deal. So guys, if you want to learn, these people are not sponsoring me, so I need to cover the label before drinking it, so nobody sees it. They are not sponsoring me. Awesome. So I'm drinking juice. No, it's not juice. It's a cocktail. I'm drinking cocktail. All right, guys. So we have covered how you should take care of your stuff, your flash, your strobes, your batteries, even your SD card. I know people who have been. No, Seun, it's not Zobo. Okay, you just want to see it. It's the cocktail. It's not Zobo. Shame on you, Seun. Have you seen canned Zobo in Africa before? The Sobolo that they sell, they are always in plastic stuff. They never put them in any can. It's not Sobolo. Yeah, BB. The cocktail de fruit cocktail. That's what I'm drinking. They haven't sponsored me, so I don't want to show their logo. So, guys, I know a couple of you here, if not all of you. Me now, I'm guilty. This whole year, I don't remember cleaning my thing, and I've started noticing the dirt on my sensor because when I shoot in the studio, I shoot f6.3 and above, and with that, you always see the dust. Especially when I use yellow and white, I always see the dots, and it's always like, oh, I'll clean it tomorrow. I'll clean it tomorrow. I'll clean it tomorrow. It's been like that from the beginning of the year till now. Even during the lockdown, I said I was going to create a video on how to clean your stuff Please, how do you clean your model when you see some spots somewhere? Okay, so Seboni, how do you clean your model when you see some spots somewhere? Is it physical or in Photoshop? Eh? Seboni, tell me, are you talking about physical cleaning or in Photoshop? If it's in Photoshop, you use any of the spot remover tools. But if it's physical, well, how sharp are your eyes that you see spots on your. Yeah, Cassie's BB cocktail. Arafat came to shoot here, so he gave me one this evening. He left not long ago when I started my live session. Sebon, physical. Okay, so when you're shooting and okay, Seboni, I'm coming. Let me answer Vernon. Can moist or dust on the sensor cause noise on your image? Vernon, when there is dust on your sensor, one, it will distort your focusing because you're trying to focus, you put the focus point on something, but there is something else on your sensor getting that focus attention. So you realize if you take pictures and mostly your images, the focus is not on point, then you know your sensor is dirty or your lens is dirty because it's trying to, the dirt there is trying to pick the focus instead of the point that you have placed. Yeah, so Sir Bonnie, if you're shooting and you realize there's a spot on your model, rule number one, don't touch your model. You do not touch your model. You have no, you have no, Elon, like you, what are you saying? I learned as a creative photographer, you should have an eye for details. Yes, you should have an eye, but Charlie, under no circumstance should you touch your model. We discussed that, I think, a couple of days or last week or something. Yes, we discussed that. Under no circumstance should you, a photographer, touch your model unless you have prior permission. You should ask her, is it okay to, take this off? If she's okay, she'll say, yes, do it. If she's not, she'll say, show me, I'll take it off myself. Or maybe she came with someone and she'll let that person take it off herself. Over here, we take things for granted. But outside, when you touch somebody, they can sue you for they say, you've intruded in their space or something. Something they have. So how do you call that thing? You guys outside Bafo, how do you call it that you touch somebody without her permission? There is something. Okay, so Gilbert, your images are always blurred. Even when you focus somewhere and you shoot, you realize that you've always missed your focus. So it's possible that your sensor is dirty. So first of all, you need to clean your lens. And then, yes, say consent. If you don't have the person's consent, don't try cleaning anything on them. You can let them know there is this thing here. Your bra has shifted 5 degrees to the north. So please bring it back to the south. And they will do it. If they say, do it for me, then you have every right to do it. But you don't just go because you're the photographer and she's standing there, her bra is crooked. So you just go and then touch it and then move it. No. No, don't do that. Until she says do it, don't do it. If you see it, you tell her, this is what's happening over here. So can you fix it? If she says so, please help me do it. Fine, then you do it. Saboni, have I answered you? So if you see ABR, she's worn, it's a new dress or something that she's worn, and maybe there's a thread or something hanging around her neck. And women, their necks are very sensitive. So you don't just go there and then touch it. By doing that, taking that thing off you have body contact, and then she feels some way, she might say you're trying to sexually harass her or something. You get it? So please, Seboni, I know most of us do it. Even me, sometimes I forget myself and do it. You bab. So let's just over here we take things for granted. No model here will even but then models talk. She'll go and tell her friends that hey, this photographer, when you are shooting with him, then he'll be touching you and all that. And all that. Girls talk. Girls really, really talk. So take notice. If there is a makeup artist or most of the time, what I do is when there is a female around, I tell the female, come, you see over there, do you see something? When sometimes they see it and then they just go and correct it. If they don't see it, then I'll explain it to them. If you are doing maybe bikini, the pants, one is higher than one. So just go at the waistline. So go do it. Or the one is sinking in the the chick butt and the other one is hanging. So go fix it. Most guys, she's in bikini and it's not straight. You go and put your hand there and then start straight. Charlie, it's wrong. It's wrong. So unless she says do it, don't do it. If there is somebody, there's let's say same sex, then let that person go do it for you. The same thing goes with the female photographers. If you're shooting a guy, you don't just touch him. If you touch him and something happens, he will say you seduced him or you sexually harassed him or something like that. It goes vice versa. And be careful while touch. Yes, don't go and you want to go and move a thread from the person's skin and then use all 5 fingers. If I use your whole palm to go and scoop it, then why? Is it banku that you are scooping? Eh? So yes, as Seun said, be careful. I know Seun is in the UK, so they understand these consent things, touching and stuff. We over here, we just in Ghana, nothing seems to work. Like nothing apart from police that can arrest you and do that. Nothing seems to work. That's why we haven't taken these things seriously. My sensor was dirty, hence my images was blurry with most lenses and made it back focus. Yes, exactly. So the thing is, when your lens is back or front focusing, it's two things. Either your sensor is dirty, the contacts of the lens are dirty, or you need to calibrate your lens to your body. You get it? John Moore says you can end up before the law courts here for sexual harassment. Exactly. Like even if you go like, oh, like you're shooting somebody and then her ass pops and you're like, damn, what an ass. They can sue you. But over here, all these things are taken for granted. You see people on set and they are giving sexual comments and all that. I mean, let's stop all that. Cassie, you will say what? What will you say? Cassie, what will you say? So that's it, Sir Bonnie. I hope we've answered you. Don't touch whoever you're shooting, whether it's a model, a muse, a client, whoever is standing in front of your camera. When you see something wrong, tell them or direct them from afar. So and so, can you do so, do so, do so? If they are finding it difficult doing, then you can ask, is it okay if I do it for you? Or some of them will willingly invite you that, since you can see it, help me. Or even sometimes they wear the clothes and mostly the zip is at the back and they can't, sometimes it's very tight, so they can't close the zip. So they ask you, can you help me close the zip? You get it? And then it's now your turn to be professional. Just grab it, zip, and then leave it. Don't use all your manly, you know, features to go and try closing just one small zip that you have to hold her, grab her, and all that. If you do that, you're raising an eyebrow, and that person already will start, will start putting you in that zone as a predator. You see, so I beg, my people, let's try and avoid that. Now, Seun showed me something. Those of you who shoot bikini, or mostly when I shoot, I love to not oil, but I love to make my people's skin glow. So if it's a commercial shoot, when you get here, I tell you I have shea butter, so you can if I invite boys over for panel discussion. Charlie, Seboni, I was doing that during the lockdown. I had Cassie on, who is a model and a model manager. I had her on to tell us some of the challenges the models face, when they shoot with photographers, the harassments and all that. And she shared a lot with us. I will do that again. We'll do a panel discussion. So, Seboni, by this, I'm inviting you. We'll fix a date and then have a panel discussion over here on YouTube on my channel. I don't know if we will do it like one-on-one like this, or if you will do it you will join via, I think it will be better. You join via StreamYard. So wherever you are, once you have good internet, or if you don't have good internet, then I'll have to invite you physically. So we do that from here. If you're okay with that, let me know. So we fix a date. But aside that, This. So Seun was telling me about using a brush. You dip it in the oil or whatever. Okay. Senior, please, how often do you think it's okay to clean the camera sensor? Um, Elder, I don't know if you guys know about Tony and Chelsea, Northrop. I've watched a couple of their videos, and what they said is it depends on how often you change your lens, you know, one on one, like 4 photos. Okay, okay. So Seboni, let's fix it. I think we should fix it. Physical will be good, yes. We'll do it physical. Yeah. My studio is spacious enough to cater for 4 people, so we can do that. We'll discuss it after this live, then we'll kick it off. Yes, so Elder Champion is asking, how often do you think it's okay to clean the sensor? Yeah, so as I was saying, I've been watching Chelsea and I've been watching that couple's channel, and they said if you are shooting like outdoor most of the time, switching lenses, then there was a call coming through, so I had to cancel it and then come. If you shoot outdoor most, or you find yourself switching lenses all the time, then you will need to do cleaning. But as I said, Elder, I think you missed that part. You should always test and see if your sensor needs cleaning. Take it to the highest f-stop. If it's f16 or f22 or f whatever it is, take it to the highest. Move to a clear sky. It can be the blue sky or the white clouds, and then shoot. Focus on something or take it to infinity and shoot. And then transfer that image to your machine, and then view it. If you view it and you see the dirt spots on it, okay, welcome back. There was a call coming through. I don't know who is trying to call me. So if you do that and you realize that there are spots on your lens, you can do that. If you're in a studio environment also, just take a plain colored backdrop, white, yellow, anything that's strong. Take it to between F8, like from F8 and above, and shoot on that plain background. Transfer it to your machine and then take a look at it. If you see spots on it, then you need to clean it. There's no rule as to whether you should clean it every week, every month, or every year, or every other day. No, there's no rule. It depends on how dirty your environment is. If you live in an environment where you keep changing lenses and then the place is so dusty, the possibility of the dirt going onto your sensor is high. So you will need to clean often. But if you hardly change lenses, if let's say your camera, like this one, I have only 50 mm on it throughout, I don't change lenses for like a month or two. I haven't changed lenses. Then the possibility of dust going onto my sensor is very, very low. So there will be no need for me to clean my sensor. So Elder, that's your answer. How often you change your lens and under what condition? That was what would determine if you need to clean your sensor or not. But first of all, test. Make sure your sensor needs cleaning before you clean it, and make sure you know what you're doing. Some of the spots can be cleaned by just using the camera's inbuilt cleaning mechanism, but sometimes that is not enough. So make sure you do that first before you move on. In Ghana, you probably will be cleaning every day. Yes, Charlie Bafo, it's a sad thing, oh. Like my neighborhood, my studio is airtight. The windows are always locked. Everything is always locked. But I still have dust on my on my softbox. Can you imagine? So yes, we need cleaning all the time. Yes. So let's go back to applying oil on your model or your yes on your model's skin. Seun was talking about the brush used for the soft brush. Then I found a makeup artist left this makeup brush. It's big enough, as you can see. See, if I use it, bring it close here. You see how big it is? Or if I do this, you see how big it is? Like, I don't know what this measurement is, whether it's 2 inches or so. I don't know. Those of you who know about measurement, that's how wide this is. And it's thick and it's very, very soft. See, you can see from here the way it feels that it's very, very soft. So he was saying you should dip the brush into the oil and then use it just like how they apply makeup on the model's skin. So yesterday when he said it, I found this. I was going to buy the normal one they use for painting, the small one. I was going to buy that, but I found this somewhere. I think a makeup artist left it. It's been here for, I think, over a year now. Yeah, over a year. So I tried it. I sprayed the sheen on the skin. Then I used this to brush over. And damn it, it was so smooth. Like, I was like, so how come I always use my hand? And after that, I need to wipe my hand before touching the camera and all that. So, guys, if you can get, these makeup brushes, I think they are there. Makola, if you go to Makola or even on Instagram, there are people who sell them. That's very soft one so that it doesn't have any irritation on the model's skin. And then also, you wash it when you're done using it because of COVID-19. And also, even let's say COVID-19 wasn't there. It's just okay that you wash it after using it on one person's skin because you don't know what reactions the person has on their skin before you use it on the next person. So once you finish using it, you just wash it. You have soap and water or soapy water around. Just put it in, make sure you wash it well enough and then dry it. And someone was suggesting that what you do it right in front of whoever you used it on. So if I use it on Cassie, I wash it in front of Cassie. So Cassie gets to know that next time I use it on somebody before her, I'm going to wash it in front of the person before she comes. So she knows it's safe to use this. You get it? So those of you who apply oil, with oil, it's easier. I just dip it in the oil and then brush over, just like how you brush or you paint in Photoshop. That's it. It's easier than using your hand. And I know some of you will use your hand because you want to get feelings. It's unprofessional. Once you start doing that and then you start squeezing your fingers on the person's skin, they will start calling you a predator. It will be sexual harassment. So in order to be safe, from all this, sometimes you might be doing it involuntarily or unknowingly, but the person might be reading meanings into it. So just use this and be on the safer side. I think there are even bigger ones than this and smoother. So you just apply it, even though it might waste a bit of time, but Charlie, it's better saving yourself than one day being in trouble for harassment. You get it. So guys, if you have any question or suggestion, you can drop them. Then we move on. Me, I've said everything that I need to say. I've showed you guys those who missed. This is the rocket blower, hurricane blower, or dust blower. Cassie says my skin is sensitive, so it has to be soft like baby bump. Okay, so Cassie says her skin is sensitive, so it has to be soft like baby. It's very very soft, Cassie. It's the makeup brush, so you should know how. See, even you can see it from here. Like you can already see how soft it will be. Just like what you use for your makeup. It's very very soft. See. In fact, I think I'll be ordering a whole brush kit, like the full brush. So I don't have to be using one for everybody. So if I use one today, I wash it, keep it. Then the next time I use one, I'll be rotating it like that. So let's say if I have like 8 of these, by the time I use the same thing, it will be like 8 times. So if whatever germs are and then since we have rubbing alcohol, I just spray it on in this era of COVID-19. Okay, so anybody has any question or suggestion or anything to add, we can add. But as Sir Bonnie said, we need to have a panel discussion with other photographers. I don't know if I should do that live or it should be a recorded video. Get soft paintbrush. Okay, so Seun is still insisting that I get a soft paintbrush. No problem. Seun, the problem is over here we might not get that. The paintbrush that's here is so rough. As Cassie was saying, it's mostly rough. The bristles are very, very rough. Like they are standing. When I choke you, you'll be like, ouch. So you see what I'm talking about. So that's why when I found this, I was so happy because this is very, very soft. I mean, it's what they use for makeup. So they are already used to it. Oh, seriously. So I'm telling you the truth. The brushes we have here are for painting walls and all that. And walls have no feelings. Wood has no feeling. Sometimes those brushes, I painted my wall with two other guys that I was training. And sometimes you brush on the wall. Some of the bristles, get stuck on the wall in the paint. You see how bad it is. So it's not like UK or US where you have, you can walk into a shop and get quality brushes and all that. Nah, Cassie, am I lying? The brushes here are not soft. They will prick you. Like you just start, they'll be like, ouch, it hurts. That kind of thing. You don't want to create that impression also. They will say you're a wicked person. You intentionally decided to hurt them and all that. So yeah. And we have 19 thumbs up. Cassie, we have 19 thumbs up. Wow. Like one more that we get 20. And we made 76 minutes. Nice, nice, nice one. So guys, any suggestion before we go? Any suggestion, any questions, anything, or any topic you want us to discuss on our next live session? Mm. Elom, Elder, Bafo, Seun, any question? You see 20, I see 19 over here. I see 19. So if you have any question you want us, hey Gilbert, you also see 20. How are you guys seeing a different number and I'm also seeing something else? I see 19 over here. Okay, recorded will be great. So I'll do that. We'll have a recorded session where four might be too wide. So I'll do it one-on-one first. I'll discuss with one, record it, and so it will be topical. So let's say dealing with models 101 with Sela Atitogui. Dealing with models 101 with Seun Caleb. Then we have Don't Touch Your Model with Cassie. That kind of thing. I think that will make it will make it better. Yeah, it will make it better. So Cassie, we'll plan it. Yes, Cassie, as you said, the brushes here are usually hard. Seun, I'm not the one saying it though. It is the girl who is saying it. The brushes here are very hard because they've been made for brushing walls and wood. So I think the best to use would be the makeup brush, like this one that I found. It's very, very soft. Very, 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 very soft. See? You will have to order from online to get really soft ones. Ah, okay, okay. But if I go to Makola, I'll touch it myself and see. Okay, AliExpress is there. Kiku is also there. So, but the thing is, those places you can't tell whether they are hard or soft. But if it's sold here at Makola, at least you get to touch it and feel how it is before you buy. But this particular one is high quality. I think it's from Morphe, Morphe. I think I've been seeing their makeup stuff around, and yeah, I think it's good. Yeah, it's good. So we'll be using that particular one. I'll go to Makola myself and see if I can get. Otherwise, I'll just order from AliExpress. I mean, I'm not sure they'll be expensive on AliExpress, so I'll just order a couple of them. When they come and they are not good, at least we know we didn't spend that much on them. Yeah, that'll be better. So, guys, we are done with our discussion. If you have anything you want to add or any question, or as I said, what would you want us to discuss on our next session? Let's decide on that now so that tomorrow when we come, we just go straight to that. Yeah. So, what else would you want us to discuss? Or Cassie, is there something you would want us to discuss? You resigned from your PA job. Who accepted your resignation? I beg. Nobody has accepted your resignation. I mean, I'm not aware of your resignation, so please respect yourself, okay? Elom, are you still there? So guys, I'm still waiting. What topic would you want us to discuss? This whole thing is about, about us. So I don't want to be the only one bringing up the topics. Some people might have like topics they would want us to discuss. So I want to hear from you so that I won't be the one deciding what you want. This whole thing is for all of us, is to help all of us. So we should all be involved in the decisions. I don't want to be a veto something. No. If there is something you want to learn, tell me, then I'll prepare for it and then bring it on board. So I won't be imposing what I want you to learn on you. Nah, it shouldn't be like that. It should be two ways. Oh, I want to learn this, then I'll bring it to Murphy. Oh, Murphy. Hey, Murphy. I see. That's how you pronounce it. Seboni, it can be learning or discussion, anything. Seboni, it can be anything for discussion or learning, anything that will help the community. Anything at all that will help the community, we are good. I still see 19 thumbs up, but people are seeing 20. Ah, what's this insect doing over here? I'll use the Bento cousin to blow it away. I'm sure Seun is retouching some pictures. That's why he's been quiet like that. You know, when kids are around and they are very quiet, you should be very, very suspicious. It could be they are doing something very, very naughty. Seun, you just keep laughing. Are you sure everything is okay? Are you sure you're not being naughty over there? Huh? Let me go and put this brush away before. My issue be say, why big photographers like you know they won't help we the small boys learn. I don't know why people feel like it's a competition. Ajay, Seboni, you have really spoken. You have really, really spoken. Seboni, tell me, what kind of help have you requested from you, Seboni? I know you are not a small time photographer. You have a whole modeling agency. You do videos, you do a whole lot of things, Bonnie. You were in the game before I even started. So I know this is what somebody told you. This is what most of the younglings, most of the upcoming ones, this is what they always say. You know, the big photographers don't want to help us and all that. But me, I've always said it that if you need my help, come to me, come and talk to me. Don't just send me, hi, boss. Hi, Chief, Senior, what's up? Those kind of things. No, come to me, come and talk to me. Tell me, send me a straightforward message. I've said this over and over. Send me a message. Don't just come and be hi, 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 me. You know, we spend one whole week doing hi, hello, front and back like that. No. And mostly those who have approached me so far live far away. So to I'm at Spintex, and if you're coming from Seoul to every day to come and learn, I feel for you. You get it. One says he's from Oyibi, and you know, they are from these far, far places. And I feel there are other photographers who are closer to you. If you want to learn, you should find somebody in your neighborhood, somebody in close proximity, instead of coming all the way from Dodoa or from Kaswa to come and learn from me at Spintex. There are other good photographers on the way from Kaswa all the way to Spintex. You get it? La Paz, there are good photographers there. There are good photographers in Dansuman. And from Kaswa to Dansuman is closer than from, even Dansuman to Spintex is too far. There are more photographers around you that you can get close to. You know, just the same way you want to learn from me. There are other equally good photographers around you that you can learn. That's how come I turn down most people because of the distance. They tell you, oh, it doesn't matter, you know, they can make it because they want to learn. But you realize that they are just saying it because they want to, you know, they want you to accept. Once you accept, they will start complaining. They will come late. You ask why. They say, oh, where I'm coming from is far. I didn't get car early. There was traffic and all that. It's the same way if you're looking for a job when you go for the interview, you tell them you can work under harsh conditions and all that. But once you are accepted, you start fighting for your rights. You get it? That's how it is. So I don't want to stress people. You come all the way from Kaswa to come and learn at Spintex. I mean, it's economically unreasonable for you to do that. You can find other photographers in Kaswa. You're coming from Adenta. There, you can go to Ashoman. Stella is there. Ashoman is closer to Adenta than Spintex to Adenta. You get it? So you can even, if you're coming for Adenta, there are photographers at Medina. No, 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 Cassie, don't do that. People will be doing hi, then I'll say hello, then they will go off, then they'll come the next day, come and do hello, I'll say hi, then they will go off. Then, I mean, 5 or 1 whole week doing hi, hello, forth and back like that, it doesn't make sense. You're wasting my time, I'm wasting your time. You see, so Sir Bonnie, it's not like the big guys don't want to train the younglings, and it's not that it's a competition. Most people see this whole thing as a competition. Like people ask, how do you treat your competitors? How do you handle your competitors? How do you stay ahead of your competitors? And I keep telling them, this photography thing is not a competition. I don't see it as a competition. Charlie, we all have our markets. Just like in the market, those you see 10 women selling tomatoes on the same line, they all make their daily sales. They have their individual customers. You get it? So it's better we come together. If you want two baskets of tomato and I have only one basket, I tell you, I have one. Do you want it, or will you? This woman has three. Can you? Will you go and buy the two from her, or you buy one from here, one from her? That's how it is. You want a particular thing. I'm not available to do it at that time. I ask you, can I suggest somebody else to you? If you say yes, I do. You look at the person's work, and if you like, you go with that person. Or if you maybe you have another choice, you go with the person. You get it. What what most people will do is when a client wants to book them and they are not available, they just tell you I'm not available, and that's it. Meanwhile, they have friends who are photographers also that they can suggest them to the client, but they won't do it because they see it as a competition. If I suggest you to the client and you go and make the client happy, you get more clients than me, that kind of thing. But it shouldn't be like that. We should it's we are all one. We are all in the same industry. You having 10 clients doesn't mean I won't eat. I will also have my clients. Me having 20 clients doesn't mean your business is going down. No, your time will also come. You will also have your clients and all that. So yes, it's not like we don't want to teach the younglings, but some of them, their approach is very, very bad. Some of them are very, very disrespectful. Some of them are like are not when it comes to how do I even put it? Well, they are amateurs, so yes, if they act like that, it's acceptable. But certain basic things like punctuality, you want to learn, I give you time, and you come the time you want. I mean, it doesn't work like that. You know, you want to learn, I give you guidelines, and you don't. Yes, we are one family, but if you want to learn, I should see it that there's a zeal to learn. You don't tell me you want to learn and it ends that I have to be forcing you to. There was this guy, I work out with one guy, and he told me there's a guy in his hood who wants to learn photography and thinks I can be of help. I said no, but I give him my number so he gets in touch. It took him about a month to get in touch. One, that's already a turn off. It took him about a month to get in touch. Then when he got in touch, I gave him time to come. He said, okay. Then he didn't come. 4 days later, he texted me that he's sorry he couldn't make it. I mean, something like that. How do I take you seriously? Okay, all they do is laugh at our works, but they don't contribute to our growth. They make us feel like they won. Like they perfected their craft, but they have been in our shoes before. We should give room. Okay, they should give room to teach few serious people, not the total lovers. Okay, yes, I understand. Sir Bonnie, I think these are concerns you got from a lot of people, and I hear these things most of the time that the big guys don't want to teach the younglings. But as I said, how you present yourself to me will determine if I should be willing to teach you or not. If you present yourself as a not serious person, I mean, I won't want to waste my time. Seboni, stop lying. You have a whole company you are running. You started this game before me. Before I joined Epic, you were there. Shun the lie before I call Salah on you. You see, so if you don't make yourself teachable, how do I teach you? You know, most of the Seboni, let me tell you, you know, I'm in several photography groups, including Captured Africa and other ones. Anytime I go live, I send the link in. How many of them come in here? You get it. Captured Africa has 250, right? The group is full, and I think WhatsApp accepts 250 or 260. The group is full, and let's assume about 50 people are in America. So the time zone and all that, and let's say 50 other people are not on WhatsApp, like mostly they don't have data or something like that. So that leaves us to 150. And each time I go live, I post my notice there that I'm live. How many of them join? You get it. The maximum we've had here is, I think, 25. And the 25 is not from one group, it's from different places, content creators, my friends who see it on my status, and then some photographers, and then some learners. You get it. So the effort to learn. Now, you want me to teach you, but you don't even have a YouTube channel. You claim I'm your mentor, like you've been following me everywhere and you know about my what I do, but you don't have a YouTube channel. You've never watched any of my tutorials. You've never, joined any of my live sessions. How do I take you seriously? I post videos on Capture One, how to use Capture One from beginning to end. Every time I share the link on my status, I share it in groups that you and I are both in. And then you PM me that you want to come so that I teach you how to use Capture One. How would I take you seriously? Because I already have videos on that on my channel. You haven't subscribed, you don't watch my videos. How do I take you seriously? So Saboni, you see what the problem is? The younglings don't want to invest. Most of them don't want to invest. They want you to open their heads and put your knowledge. What it took me 3 years to learn. They want me to open their heads and they just dump there and close for them to be able to do it just like. And Naresh, thank God you're here. Seboni says he's an underground photographer. I'm always here because I want to learn. Yes, Solomon, you see, with what you're doing, you want to invest in your craft. I'm not charging anybody. Eh? I'm not charging anybody to teach you here. I'm not saying come one on one, come and pay 100 cedis per hour for me to teach you. Come and pay 50 cedis for a day for me to teach you basic stuff. No, all I'm saying is that money you will use to pick car from your house and come here for me to teach you. Use it to buy data. And when I go live, watch it. Or when I post a video, watch it. No, but you have the data to be watching funny videos. You have the data to be watching porn and all that. Not that I'm saying it's bad, but you invest where you want to improve. So if you want me to teach you, I have a YouTube channel. I always invest. I buy data. I invest in my time, record, edit myself. I do everything myself. I record, I edit, I plan, post, reply, everything myself. And you don't even watch the video. So you see, and how do you expect me to sit down with you the whole day and teach you when you don't even make 5 minutes available to watch any of my videos? You get it? Every time in the group, people come and ask, how do you do frequency separation? Then I have to tell them I have a video on it. Now they ask me to send them link. Even to go on my channel and go and look for the link themselves. They won't do it. They want me to go and bring the link. And that's for one person will pick it. Then the next day, another person asks. You tell them the same thing. So every time you are copying link and sending to them, instead of them just subscribing and hitting the bell so that anytime you go live or anytime you post a video, they will get it. No, all these recordings I do, they are not for myself. You get it? It's for people to go and learn. So because I can't invite everybody to my studio and teach them. You see? So I do the video, which will be there for you. All you have to do is go and watch. You get even if you won't subscribe, no problem. Just you don't like me that much to subscribe, fine. But there is something you want to learn from me, and I have put it in a video because I can't teach 1,000 people the same thing over and over. I'll get bored. You get it? So I create a video which 1,000 people can watch. But these same people that I'm creating the video for, they won't watch it. It's just a couple of regular guys. I can beat my chest and mention names of the regular people who learn. At any time I go live, they come here to come and watch, support, and learn. I can mention their names. You get it? I'm in a group, 250 people. But when I post a video, I don't even get 20 people from that group to go and watch it. Meanwhile, I get more people from that same group PMing me to teach them that they want to come and learn from me. What do you want to come and learn from me? When I post videos, I put my brain into a video. You don't watch it. You see? Okay, so now let me read what you guys. Attitude counts. Yes, attitude counts. It's bad. Yes, Charlie and Naresh, it's very, very bad. And we, the regular people, yeah, same here, Solomon. Yes, exactly. Nowadays, most people feel they won't watch for someone to eventually make money. Now, Naresh, you are spot on. That's what most people will see the video, they need it. They know this video, I need it. But they'll be like, now, if I watch it, this guy will make money. But see, where I am now, I'm not even thinking about money. You get it? If I'm thinking about money, I will use money to get money. I'll use money to promote my videos and get monetized, and I can make money. I can pay. There are Russians and all those people there who are ready. Just pay them $20, $50, and they'll boost your video for you. They'll get people to watch for you and all that, and you make your numbers. You get paid. No, but I want to have an impact. I am teaching people instead of people telling me, "Teach me how to do this." I'm putting it in the video. Just go and watch it. But some of them think if they subscribe, they are doing you. If they subscribe, they are doing you any good. But no, you subscribe and hit the bell so that anytime I post, you don't miss it. It's just like setting an alarm for your favorite program on TV so that you don't miss it. That's it. You see, but most of them make it look like Charlie. Once they subscribe, you make $1 million, and you won't give them some. So when you say what, you are never what, behave there. So Nanaresh, that is true. You see, so Seboni, you see the problem. This is where the problem is. Most people will see your video there. To even click on it, they won't click on it because they think when they click, you are making money. And even if I'm making money, that money is not coming from you. You get it? All you have to do is watch it and learn something from it. Some will also learn, but they won't share it because if they share it, you get more views. So they will just not share it for you to get views. It's bad. I'm investing to teach. I'm asked, all the people that I'm in the group with, ask them if I teach them in the group. Back then, I used to take my time and teach in groups. But I realize now you teach the thing today, tomorrow, people will come and ask you about that same thing again. It means they don't even read. You get, which I understand because WhatsApp groups become plenty and all that. But I do a video, and then before I even started doing videos, I was advertising in most of the groups that I have a YouTube channel where I, teach and all that. So being in all those WhatsApp groups, I expect that at least when I have a live session, at least 50 people from all these WhatsApp groups, 50 people will gather here and learn. But no, they will tell you data is expensive. But these same people will use that data to be chatting in groups, sending videos and pictures, funny clips and all that. They'll be on Facebook watching funny clips and all that. And all those things don't add a penny to your value as a photographer. But that's what they prefer doing. Then, after you come and tell me you want me to teach you one-on-one, even that you are not ready to pay. You get it? I've been doing this for a long time, but I still come in here to learn. There is nothing like I know it all. Learning is a continuous thing. Yes, Evans, even as I am here with you guys, I learn a couple of things from you guys all the time. That's the truth. Now you know. Henry Covage, I can totally relate with the people who won't watch the video. it's a pity, but Charlie, you're doing something to help people, and those same people won't even watch it because they think if they watch, they are doing you good. But that's not how it is. Do you have retouching tutorial using Photoshop other than Capture One? Yes, Elder. All my retouching, I use Photoshop. I only use Capture One for raw processing. You get it? So anytime I'm doing retouching, I have a video on how to use frequency separation with mixer brush. I have other Photoshop tutorials. You get it? So my Capture One is just for raw processing. Photoshop is for strictly retouching. So yes, Elder, I have video like that. At a point, people say you talk too much on groups. Exactly, Nanaresh. I noticed that with Nanaresh. But me, like those of us who know you, like from back then, we only tease you that you type plenty. But we read and we pick. I've told you, Nanaresh, several times that the first time I heard of composites, it was from you. You explained all that in a group in Epic. And then I got to understand most of the things you were saying. I read, then I go and research on the topics, and I get them. You get it? So it got to a point I stopped teaching in groups. We are there to have fun, right? So we all have fun. If you want to learn, go to my YouTube and watch. Simple, right? Evans, you have a great content. Exactly. Most people would ask you to teach them something, and you say, "Oh, I have a video regarding what you are asking for, so go and watch," and they will tell you no. Exactly, Charlie Henry. It's a pity. Oh. It's a pity. People want you to, do things for them, but they are not ready to add any effort. So if you ask me to teach you something, I tell you I have a video. They will be like, "Oh, this guy." When you ask him, he will tell you he has a video. He will tell you go and watch his YouTube. All he's thinking about is his money, his money, his money. But I'm not yet monetized. When you go and watch my video, I'm not making money from it. Even if you watch that one view, it's not going to give me money. It's the million views and stuff. You get it? So all I'm doing is creating content for you to go and watch and learn from it. If you don't need it, don't watch it. But for me to have a video on it, I have a video, and you still come to me, you ignore it, you come to me that I should teach you. If I also ignore you, then you say I'm a bad person. You get it? Charlie, Seboni, Epic can't come back. Where Epic has reached now, Charlie, we've tried everything to bring Epic back, but Epic cannot come back. So you see what I'm talking about? Anytime I start, I take my time to share the same link in about 6 different WhatsApp groups. But we've never at a point had more than 25. The highest we've had is 25 people here at a time. You see, and it's always the regular people. So you ask yourself, and these regular people are not the people who even ask me to teach them. The people who are always at my, holding my neck, Charlie, teach me this, teach me that. I want to be like you. I want to be your student. You want to be my student, and you are not even on any of my lives. You don't even watch any of my videos. You've not commented under any of my YouTube videos, and you want to be my student. I mean, you get it. So how do I take you seriously? And I'm not even charging you to teach you. All I'm saying is there are some basic things you want me to teach you. And those basic things, I have made videos about them. You get it? Some even come, before I started doing my own introduction to Capture One. When you come to me that you want to learn Capture One, I tell you, go on YouTube, look for, Capture One has its own channel. Just go there and then look for introduction to Capture One or starting with Capture One. Know about the basics and come, let me teach you what you need more. They won't do it. They want you to spoon feed them. I didn't start like that, oh. That's not how I started. I told you, when I write, you come and type a long essay, I'll read it, pick the points that I don't know, go and research, look for videos on YouTube. Stay at night, use MTN Midnight Bundle to download. Then the next day I watch. Then later, when I got to know that, okay, if you download videos from YouTube, you are not doing the content creators any good. Now, I don't even download videos anymore. I watch them live. If I have to watch it 10 times, I watch them 10 times because that person is spending resources, data, time, buying gear and all that, recording, editing, and everything to create videos to help you. So, what do you do in return? You also watch to help the person. See? Easy like that, until it gets to a point where, okay, I'll be like, okay, now, even if you want me for consultation, you have to pay me. Then they tell me I'm rushing, you see, because now I'm doing it free and you won't watch. You still want me to teach you. You bab. So, Charlie, it is there. That is there. You're doing things for people, but see, and Naresh, Charlie, Ebefan is saying, and I check my stats, and mostly my videos are watched by people from the States, people from outside Ghana. Meanwhile, when I started this whole thing, I told myself, what is it that I'm going to teach that the whites don't already know or they've not done a video about it? I'm doing a video to my people's level so that my people can understand. The whites are doing videos about whites. They use white skin to do retouching. You here have never shot a white skin. You shoot black skin. So I do a tutorial with black skin so that you can learn how to, you can relate to it. But no, you prefer watching the white man's own, using white skin, using things that you can't relate to. You see, that's the problem. I'm really enjoying this session, but my network isn't helping. I might have to run. Yeah, Henry, no problem. So anytime I do this, I save it in my videos, in the live stream video. That's why I always give it the title accordingly, so that anybody who comes will know what was discussed in this. So you can always go back and then watch it later when your network stabilizes. But Charlie, our people are really, really not helping us. They are not helping, even though we are doing every. See, every evening from 8 to 10 p.m., I come and sit my ass here and teach what I can. Other people, the regular people, also come and sit there for us to discuss. Even though these people already know all these things, they still come for us to discuss. Then we learn from each other. But the people who even need it most don't even make it here. They see it, they just snub it. Go and check. These same people who say we should teach them, go and check the WhatsApp groups. They are there chatting about unnecessary stuff. But to come here and learn, they won't. You see, Henry, Charlie, God bless you, brother. God bless you. You see, go to the WhatsApp groups now and go and check Captured Africa now. Unfortunately, I use the same phone for my live stream, so I can't be. Otherwise, I would have gone there and then showed you a screen of what people are discussing in the non-fa. You get it? Non-fat things, but for them to come and learn, they won't. Meanwhile, those same people be chasing you that teach them. Our people have that mentality that's not supporting each other, which is so sad. You want to learn, but won't watch someone's video because you think you will make money. But for that is exactly what is happening. Some of them will tell you, like, I have a couple of friends, they will say, oh, so media, when you give me the chance, I'll run to. Unless you don't give me the chance, I always have things in my head. I like bringing things out to free myself. I don't know how to keep stuff in me. You get it? You see, what was I even saying? Yes, I have a couple of friends, like friends. They say, oh, find time and come and teach me this thing. And I'm like, don't worry, I'll make a video for you. And you know what they say? When you make the video, tell me so that I'll come and copy it. Or when you make the video, bring it so that I copy it. And I'm like, really? You're not paying me to record a video. I'm recording the video with my own resources. And what you're asking me to teach you, other people also want to learn it. So let me record a video for you and put it online so you go and watch it. Problem. You see, you do the video, put it there, they will not watch. You get it? And then they'll be telling you, oh, I asked you to teach me this thing. You didn't come and teach me. But I made a video. So Alomo beat expire. I'm sure that Alomo you have in London, in Enfield, is expired. Say please, we are so Sir Bonnie, you behave over there. So you're drinking Alomo bitters. I don't remember the last time I took Alomo. You see, that's the problem. Oh. You want me to come and teach you something. I record a video on it, and you tell me to bring it so that you copy it. And I'm like, it's on my. Oh, it's the real one. Eh? Okay, okay. Then but the thing is, from where I am to the Casapreco company, it's not far. Casapreco is around Coca-Cola. From here to that place is less than 5 minutes. See, so I'm very close to the factory. So I have the fresh one. What you are taking is the exported one. See, so guys, if you get to talk to these people and in the WhatsApp groups, encourage them. Let them know that we are doing these things for them. You see, we are doing it for them. In a group, you have, I mean, like 7 WhatsApp groups. They are all photography groups. Apart from photography groups and my Motown Year group, I'm not in any other group. You see, And each group has like 250 people. So times 7, that should tell you the number. But when I post a video, I don't even get up to 100 views from these WhatsApp groups. Most of my views are from Nigeria. See the Nigerians. Eh? The Nigerians, say your people, you guys are too supportive. You guys support, like, when you know, like, you know something is good for you, you support it with everything. Eh? But my people here, so you can send them to me. So don't worry. If you want me to buy Alomo and send to you, if it's cheaper for me to buy and send to you than you buying there, I'll do it for you. I mean, what are brothers for? So just let me know if it's cheaper for me to buy and send them to you. I'll do that. Yeah. So when you talk to them, let them know this is what we've been doing. Sir Bonnie, I've been doing this for some time now. Since the lockdown, I decided, do you know how much I spend for every live? If I go live for 2 hours, I spend at least 6 gig. Sometimes it goes up to 10 gigs. So every day I spend 10 gig to just do a live like this. And imagine the people who need it most are not here to watch it. And they tell me they don't have data. They don't have data to watch it. And meanwhile, this discussion, you can watch it in a low resolution. All you need is to hear what we are discussing. I'm not doing retouch. When you are doing retouching, then my videos, if I'm doing retouching, I post on YouTube in 4K. Do you know how big a 4K video is? Just because I want you to see all the details. You get it? But the people who need it will not spend 10 cities to buy data too, but then they will buy that airtime and use it to make non-far calls, make unnecessary calls, watch unnecessary funny clips, watch they will just be roaming from status to status, watching status. But if you post a video, 5-minute video to teach them how to do something productive, they will not watch it. Anyways, we are done with the ranting. As Cassie said, we've closed Yapon. So now let's just interact. Yeah, Sir Bonnie, talk to your people. Yeah, talk to them. You have been interacting with them, and tell them that some of us, we are not, about the money. Even though the long term, we need to, get. If I get sponsorship, anything you want to learn. If you want me to teach you how to use all the lenses, if there's somebody bringing me all those lenses, if I don't have them, I will teach you how to use them. You see, I organize a workshop every year, one workshop. It was 50 cedis per person. People said it was too expensive. Even that 50 cedis, they want me to do it free. And that 50 cedis is to buy water and food for themselves. But they say it's expensive. Can you imagine? People do workshop and charge 300 cedis per head for 4 hours. My workshop is from morning 8:30 a.m. to evening 6 p.m. I bring 4 different facilitators, 4 different people to come and teach. They say it's expensive. Seun Telly was on earlier. She was on as Fazia. I don't know if she is still there. She was lost in the middle. I don't know if she is still here. Yeah, Seboni, tell them, let them know. Then they should go and subscribe and turn on notification so that when we post, I don't post there just for posting's sake. I post there when it's necessary. You see? Yeah, Gilbert, just 50 Ghana. If you've not heard of it, it's called The Shop. I bring 4 people. Seller, Pixelrate comes to teach about lighting and studio setup and all that. Daniel comes to teach about branding. Catalyst talks about the business side of photography. And then the last time, previously, was Click Coffee, teaches about retouching. The previous one, last year, it was Joey Dutch who taught retouching. 4 people under one workshop, 50 Ghana. And that 50 Ghana is to buy you papaya. I always supply them with papaya. Papaya and bottled water. You drink as many as you want. Sometimes more is left and they carry it then when they are leaving. Extra, we have extra. 50 cedis. They think I want to make money. I don't make, and it's iSpace gives me the space for free, so I don't need to charge them for anything. I just take that 50 cedis to buy food and water for them. I don't, Loretta is my, she manages that. She knows about the accounts for that. Sometimes we even add my personal money. So when we are doing it, I just tell her, Loretta, I don't want us to lose, like, I don't want us to make any loss. If we get the exact money to buy stuff and do all that, let's say hallelujah. You get it? I don't make 1 peso from that workshop. And it's not my aim to make money. So you charge me 10 Ghana. I come to see you. So what did you say? What did you type? I didn't see what you typed and you retracted it. Eh? What did you type? Yeah, Gilbert, it's just 50 Ghana, 50 cedis. And people complain. People don't come. They'll be giving flimsy excuses. Then after that, those same people will come that. So you charge me 10 cedis when I come to see you guys. Why should I charge you 10 cedis? Same. Why 10? You're supposed to even pay £100. You're supposed to sponsor. See, so that's our people. That's our people, that mentality has to change. So those of you who come here, when you meet your colleagues, tell them about what we do here. Tell them about my channel, how we are trying to. Every tutorial there is not from my head. It's not like I just get up and then I'm feeling bored, so I record something and put there. No, it's not like that. It is what somebody wants to learn. Then I make a video out of it. That's it. Okay, so Gilbert says, on my last master class, I paid 250. You buy 250 for just some few hours. My workshop is from morning to evening under one roof. And there is AC there. 4 strong guys from 4 different aspects come and teach. The only thing left is to give certificates, and I'm done. You see? Evans, but we do this and people, give flimsy excuses to not come. And these same people will complain when other people are organizing workshops for 300 or 250. They'll tell you it's expensive. And now 50 cities. And even, how this whole thing came about? It started as a 3-hour workshop will cost you minimum $150. Yes. Until they start going out to, experience these things, they will always say our things are expensive. Cassie says this year I'll be there. Yes, let's pray COVID-19 goes away. It's always in September 21st. This platform is now part of me, live or offline. Yes, Seun, I know now. I know. Even Seun, how did we even meet? I don't know. I don't know how we even met, but Charlie, it's good we met because now we are a family. You see, and you say, I know you know a lot more. You don't even have to be on this live, but you're always here. Because anytime we meet here, we learn. I learn something from you guys all the time. I always learn something new. You get it? And it's now like part of me. Every day, I'm thinking, okay, so this evening, between 8 and 10, I have to be with my people. You get it? And I always make that. It's not like I'm bored, so I'm just sitting here and then trying to make. No, I have lots of pictures to edit and all that. Between 7 and 9, I can edit a whole album. You get it? But I put that aside and make that time to be here to teach. And the people who need it the most will tell you they don't have data, but they are in WhatsApp groups right now, talking on for posting pictures, downloading people's status, and on Twitter, making noise, on Facebook, watching, and all that. You get it? Oh, yes, we just want to listen to you rant. Cassie, behave, okay? Even the online workshops cost more than that. Yes, Evans, I used to follow this Creative Life, and these people, Adorama, and these guys, this Pi, and this guy I forgot. How come I've forgotten their SLR Lounge? All these people, they are online. Even Matt Granger, his tutorials, most of them, the premium ones are paid versions. You need to go to his website. He puts just the teaser on YouTube and you go and pay on his website to watch. You get it? But we are putting it there for free and people don't want to. My Capture One has been crashing during editing. Oh, so I think, is it okay, I'm sure you're using the paid version. Maybe uninstall and reinstall it. Hey, Cassie. I see. We beg, okay. Yes, SLR Lounge. You see, those two guys, Pi and why have I forgotten this guy's name? Pi and oh, I forgot his name. His partner. I think there are three of them, but I can only remember Pi now. Why have I forgotten his partner's name? When I remember, I'll tell you. But I used to watch them, like a whole. And those people make money from this online presence. But I'm saying that right now I can start by just putting teasers on my YouTube and then putting the full video on my website. Go and pay and then watch it. Then when I start doing that one day, I'll get zero watch. You see? But then it's all good. Small we will pick up. I know Prince Mason from Nigeria he also used to complain that people will request for videos. He will record a thing, put it there, and people won't go and watch. Yes, erroneous. My first frequency separation that I understood from head to toe, it was from Flynn. Erroneous. That guy teaches Photoshop as if he created Photoshop. He knows everything about Photoshop. Flynn. The frequency separation I do, I learned it from Erroneous, from Flynn. See, and then yes, F stoppers. F stoppers. That's Pi and I forgot his name. There's the short guys. Yeah, there's this short guy, and then how come I forgotten? I love that guy. Tag him. Yes, Ironis. That guy is a wizard. He's a Photoshop wizard, man. Then there is this guy also, I think from Pakistan also, Pigs Imperfect. But his tutorials were more like supernatural. So it got to a point I stopped watching his tutorials. It looked too like supernatural. Like he's a Photoshop god. There's nothing erroneous or Pigs Imperfect couldn't do in Photoshop. Like then later, yeah, it was too supernatural. So I stopped watching him. Then this guy, Pratich Naik, he's a retoucher. I watch most of what I know in retouching is from Pratich. Like I could watch this guy. Like I had access to most of his paid tutorials from these people. This online tutorials people. Uh, Creative Live. Creative Live, he did most of his tutorials for Creative Live. So I watched most of his tutorials. That's all the retouching I know. Most of it is from Pratish Naik. Charlie, that guy is so good. Photoshop even gave him a key. They gave him a Photoshop key when he got married. They gave him a Photoshop key. That's how much they recognize him. See, so these are the people I learned from. And all these people use white skin and all that. So if I tap in their knowledge and I'm using that I used to learn for $25 a month. You see, $25 a month. That's how much it costs to learn from Flern. You get it? In Ghana here, we are giving it out for free and still, they won't even support it. Don't pay me, just watch. That one too, problem. Had a chat with him on coming to Ghana, but Nigeria brought him to Nigeria for a workshop. Oh, I see. You see, that's one thing. The Nigerians will always support their own. When a Nigerian man says, so I'm bringing this person, pay and let me bring him. They will. But Ghana here, go and tell them you're bringing Pratich. Most of them will wait for him to come, for somebody to record the video so that they will go and copy them. They won't even go and watch it online, or they will go and copy it from the person. Also, Julia, yes, I've heard of that woman also. Awesome retoucher, creator of beauty. George Cicely. She and George Cicely have been chatting and all that. That's how come we used to call George Cicely Retouching Academy. Because Charlie, that guy loves Retouching Academy panel. Charlie, anyway, you see, so this is how we started. Oh, we were eager to learn. Like back then, the WhatsApp groups, we were not fooling like today. It's always learning. Always, Resh is there to type a whole encyclopedia for you. Yeah, Charlie Evans, Pics Imperfect is too supernatural for me. So as I said, I stopped watching his tutorials at a point because Charlie looked too perfect. this guy could do tricks and all that. Then phew, things have disappeared and all that. But now he's really, I think he's up to 1 million subscribers or something. No, he's not up to 1 million yet. He's past 100,000. I think 700,000 or something subscribers. You see, outsiders support their own, but Ghana here, even Nigeria supports their own. Once they know you are one of us and you're doing well, they will always support you. And there are more Nigerians who watch my. Hey, Sir Choppinson, are you still there? Or you vanished? Where is Sir Choppinson? He's stuck in Nigeria. I know eventually we'll get there. We'll have people, watching for their own purpose, forgetting, the other aspect that when they watch, they are doing you a favor. No, in a way, you're doing me a favor, yes, by giving me views and all that. But you have to. I was going everywhere. I paid for flow shop tutorial and was attending workshop to learn. Money went inside. You it's there, oh. Charlie. It's there. See, I will live here, Sakumon. Then I was in Sakumon. At least Pinterest is closer to Ashoman. Sakumon, I'll go all the way to Sela to go and copy tutorials because he had access to the tutorials. I'll go all the way to Ashoman to copy tutorial. Today, somebody wants to copy software. You tell the person, come to my studio and come and copy. They say, no, meet me at Accra Mall. Hey, you need a thing. You want me to take car with my own money and come and meet you halfway and give it to you, or I should come closer to you and bring it to you. Things have changed, so we'll take it like that. Anyway, Charlie, we've done over 2 hours. I think we can go off now. You can go to bed. I don't know what time it is now, but I'm sure it's quite late. I started 8 and we've done 2 hours. So that means 10 o'clock. So we'll have to go to bed now and continue tomorrow. So, Saboni, you refuse to give me the topic for tomorrow, but then by tomorrow I'll come up with a topic. You get it? It can't be a discussion because it will be too short to plan a discussion. So, 22, 22, 2020. Hey, 10, 22. Wow, I see. Okay, 22, 22, 2020. 23, 23, 2020. Charlie, then it's a good time. This is a good time to make a wish. So if you're here, just make a wish and it will come to pass. Yeah. All right. So guys, we'll continue tomorrow, God willing. So thank you very much for being here. The usuals and those who keep supporting. Charlie, your blessing is in heaven. Have you tried the Beautify panel? Curious to know what the difference is between that and the array. No, this is the first time I'm hearing of the Beautify panel. And I'm sure it will be just a copycat of the beauty panel. God push away COVID and make we great. Amen, oh Charlie. Amen. Yeah, Nanaresh. Nanaresh, good night. So yeah, Bafo, I think the Beautify panel is just a copycat of yes, Nanaresh, I've heard of on one, the raw processor. I even downloaded it last year, but I haven't, one thing about me is when I get used to is the Venus rename. Okay, I've heard of Venus also. One thing about me is when I get used to something, it's difficult for me to switch. I don't see why I should switch when the thing is working for me. Until it's broken, I don't think of fixing. I use the Beautify, but watching your stuff is making me want to try Harry. Okay, but from here, I'll go and see if I can get a Beautify panel and then try it out and see if it has anything different. Yes, John Moore. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. John Moore, Charlie, you're always supporting. Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much. And stay safe too. Cassie, good night, yeah. Yeah, because I use Array and Array gives me everything. Back then I wasn't using Array. I wasn't using Array back then because I was like, people made it look like without Array you couldn't do anything. You get it? So I learned how to do everything by myself. But later I realized, hey, Kwamina, you were here. All this while you didn't talk. Charlie, thanks for the support. Yeah, if you're here and you haven't dropped your thumbs up yet, just drop it before you go. Thanks very much, guys, for being here. We'll continue tomorrow. Yeah, so for now, the discussion has ended, but we'll be doing some small discussion till we go. So for now, whatever we are discussing is amongst boys. It's like the class is over and the stubborn boys at the back of the class have decided to have their own class. Yeah, so since I started using the array, like I use array for I think three things. One, the frequency separation, the dodge and burn, and then the eye, the magic eye. Those are the three. I see 23. eh, Elon, I see 23. Those are the three basic things I use the array for. Back then, in the yes, Elder, good night. I will see you tomorrow. Back then, I was using it for. Oh, Elon, I still see 23. Back then, I was using it for the skin tone correction. But now I end up doing skin tone correction in Capture One. And I understand you guys, most of my tutorials start with Capture One. So it makes people think it's only Capture One. So now I'll try and then do only Photoshop versions of my like exporting files in Photoshop. Elon, I think I owe you that tutorial, right? How to export files for social media in Photoshop. I'll do that. Then how to raw process using Adobe Camera Raw, because there are people who don't have Capture One or this thing. I'll do that also. Oh, okay, then Gilbert, we are one. So I'll try and then do more Photoshop alone tutorials for you guys. Yeah, I'll stop being selfish. So guys, we'll meet again tomorrow. So please start sacking yourselves one by one. Let me start turning things off. Start sacking yourselves one by one. One by one. So thanks guys for being part of this. Can't you say stubborn boys at the back, please? We've closed. Yes, we've closed. So we are packing up. See, I'm packing everything so we can all leave here. So guys, don't forget to get your cleaning kits wherever, whether Amazon or AliExpress or anywhere. Just make sure you get them so that your gear will be smiling and you won't have dirty gear all around. Yeah. So try as much as possible to get yourselves your cleaning kits. I'm turning everything off. Okay, the light too is off. So you guys can only see my shirt here. Yeah, so we've closed. We've closed. Everybody should go. Yeah, good night, Evans. Good night, Seun. Good night, Elom. Good night, Nanaresh. Good night, Cassie. Good night, Gilbert. Good night, everybody. Obia, we've closed. Everybody should go home. Nobody should go and pass corner. Especially you, Seun. Go home straight. Go and retouch. Go and retouch. Okay, all right. Everybody, please go. Yapon, we have closed. We have closed. We have closed. Okay, so I'm shutting the door. Good night, everybody.